This is John Kingston from JR Trading Zone. This is also a video about Greeks. One of the Greeks called theta. We have already learned two Greeks, delta and gamma. If you have not watched the video, you have to watch the video. I'll be giving the I button above. And after watching that video, come to this video. Otherwise, you will not be able to understand what I am talking about. Okay. Always we say theta or theta decay is the friend of option sellers and it is the enemy of option buyers. In this video, I am not going to explain the formula or anything. As usual, we are going behind the logic and I will be able to tell you how the theta decay works based on our story. Okay, you all know this option or trading in options is actually a bet. Okay, we are actually trading the contracts and these contracts are having an expiry. In single word, if we say it is a bet. Okay, now consider a cricket match. Okay, I am a buyer of option. You are a seller of option. Okay, normally in a bet, you and me, if we are entering into a bet, we pay the same amount for a bet. Consider that Virat Kohli is coming for batting, opening batting. I am telling that Virat Kohli is going to hit 100 runs. You are telling and you are assuming that Virat Kohli is not going to hit 100 runs. Okay. In this scenario, actually, if it is a normal bet, we just pay an amount, 1 lakh rupees. If he hits 100, 1 lakh rupees, you should give me, and if he is not hitting 100, I should give you 1 lakh rupees. This is the normal bet. But when coming to options market, the scenario is completely different. There are 3 participants in a bet. I, you and a middleman. We pay different amounts for betting. As a buyer, actually I am paying a very small amount and we call it as the premium. You are the seller. Actually, you don't have the contract with you. You are actually selling it to me. Without having the contract, you are selling it to me. So, you are also not paying the full amount. But you are paying an amount which is very higher than the option buyer paying. That is called the margin money. If you want to sell one lot of in the money strike means near the at the money. If you want to sell any strike without any hedging, you need about 1 lakh rupees. That is your margin. But as an option buyer, according to the strike, I can pay only the premium. Okay, now you see there are 3 people I have explained you, one buyer, one seller, then the middleman. Well, I am taking 3 scenarios, 3 possibilities. Virat Kohli is coming in the opening. He is coming as a first batsman, opening batsman. Now, I am coming with a bet. I am telling Virat Kohli is going to hit a 100 century. If he hits an 100, you should give me 1 lakh rupees. It is my bet. But I won't give you the 1 lakh rupee as the bet amount. For that, I am just going to give, in this case, I am going to give a token amount. I am just going to give a token amount. Are you ready to accept it? Yes, you are ready to accept it. What is the possibility in this case? Possibility plus time value. This is what we have to see. This is a 50 over match. Consider as a 50 over match. The possibility of Virat Kohli hitting a century is high. Isn't it? Now, how will be the bet amount of an option buyer decided? He has to pay huge premium. Come back to the next 2 scenarios that I will explain you. Here the seller, that is you are the seller, you are agreeing for the contract but you are asking to pay me 25,000 as the premium. Consider these are all imaginary figures. What is the benefit of an option buyer here in this scenario? 25,000 only I am paying as a token. If I am winning the bet, I am going to get 1 lakh rupees. What is the option seller's advantage here? If Virat Kohli is not going to hit a century, if he hits 80, 90, 99 also, you don't want to pay the 25,000 advance back to the option buyer. Okay, that is your advantage. Virat Kohli can hit 90, 95 or even 99 within this particular 50 overs. That is a point. That is the time value. Okay, here you are agreeing for the bet. You are asking for 25,000 rupees because the possibility is high actually. If Virat Kohli is coming, he is having 50 overs to hit a century, and the possibility is definitely high. So you are asking for 25,000 rupees. As a buyer, I am paying it, and as a seller, you are agreeing for the contract. Now I will tell the scenario. If Virat Kohli hits the 100, definitely I am going to get 1 lakh rupees. What I am paying? Just 25,000 rupees. But in the beginning of the contract, are you paying the entire 1 lakh rupees to the third man? No. You are just paying a margin money. It is comparatively high, but it is also not the exact bet amount. That is why there is a middleman. If I win, sometimes you may not give me the money, so we are keeping a middleman. Okay, this is just a story. DK or theta DK or Greeks can be explained in several methods. Okay, this is not I am not going to any formula or anything. I am just coming and explaining the logic, and you have to repeatedly watch the video and try to understand how it is working. Now 2-3 scenarios are here. I am not going deep into the what we say peak margin penalty or margin short call like that. That is completely a slightly different subject. Sometimes you may not understand that. So just we can take this as an example only. I, you and a middleman. Okay. There are some more terms to be connected here that we call margin short call or short call margin penalty like this. A small scenario is also likely to happen. But if I want to explain it, the video will be quite lengthy. So for this video at present, you just take this as a short bet. I, you and the middleman. Because we should not go out of the bet. So we are keeping a middleman. Consider that much. Okay. Now the second scenario. That it is 25th over. Okay. Virat Kohli was not the opening batsman. Now he is coming at the 5th position. The same bet scenario, I am telling Virat Kohli will hit 100. Now, I am not ready to pay 25,000 because he is having only 25 overs. Pending only 25 overs. The seller, that is you, are asking me 20,000 rupees or 15,000 rupees. Consider, okay. But I am not going to pay you that much rupees. I am just going to pay you 10,000 rupees. Okay, now the possibility has reduced for the buyer because the time value is decreasing. He is having only 25 overs. To hit 100, there are chances, but there are chances also for not hitting 100. Okay, 50-50 chances there. So as a seller, you are agreeing for a small amount. My premium is reduced in this case. I am just paying you 10,000 rupees and ready to take the risk. Here, if the century is hit, definitely I am going to make a huge money because I am just paying you 10,000 rupees. The possibility is increased as you are an option seller. The possibility increased because the time is reduced and the time value is reduced. The remaining, there is only 25 overs. Now let's go to the third scenario. Now Virat Kohli is coming in the 8th position. Okay, only 60 balls to remain, that is 10 overs to remain. The same bet is going to happen. I am making a bet that Virat Kohli is going to hit 100 runs. For that, will I pay 25,000? Will I pay 10,000? Never, because the risk is huge for me. Now what I do, I am just ready to take a huge risk, but I am telling that I will pay you only 1000 rupees. On the other side, you are thinking, yes, let's accept this 1000 rupees and let's go for a bet. Okay, now I am paying you 1000 rupees. If I win the bet, definitely I am going to get a huge bumper because I am just paying very small premium for this bet. On the other hand, the possibility is huge as you are option seller. Even though Virat Kohli is hitting 90, 95 or 99, within this 10 overs, you are going to make money as an option seller. Because only if Virat Kohli is crossing 100, I am going to make money. How much point we have to cross and everything, different subject. Only listen about the bet. Okay, only we are going to the bet scenario, how much point we have to go beyond the strike price, everything is a completely different subject. We are not going to it, just going to the time decay. Now what is in favor of the option seller? Definitely the time decay, because only 10 overs, hitting a century is very risky, very hard. It is most likely impossible. Most likely, possibility is still there. We can't tell there is no possibility. Possibility is very much less when compared to 25th over entry and opening entry. This is how the theta decay works. All the examples what we say related to stock market, I am telling it by a story, because when we understand a story, definitely the story will be in our mind. That's the logic of telling everything by a story. Real-time example, we can say, when we get it into our mind, definitely we will never forget. There are a lot of formulas like a Black-Scholes formula to calculate theta decay and everything. It is quite complicated, but let's learn. Actually, when we learn, we should enjoy and we should know the logic, and if we are able to understand the logic and by heart the logic, it is very easy. It's not a very big game. It is not rocket science. Actually, it is simple, but we have to try to understand how it's working. For trading in options, to become option seller, buyer, should you know theta decay, should you know delta, should you know gamma, should you know all the Greeks and everything? The answer is actually knowing everything is nice, because how the strikes are working, the strike selection is very much important in option buying and selling, Therefore, how your strikes are working, the possibility of working, that if you have to understand that, definitely knowing the Greeks is very much important. Some people come and tell in some channels that no, you can trade without knowing the Greeks and everything. But without knowing the logic of the Greeks, I don't think you can become a trader, because the selection of strike is very important, even if you are a buyer or seller. So definitely learn the Greeks very carefully. I think I have explained with a simple nice example, and you will remember this and learn more, earn more. See you in the next video. This is John Kingston signing off from JR Trading Zone. Bye.